Hey guys, so I'm just going to show you a general disassembly of my Glock. Right now it's a 22 Gen 3 RTF, and I'm going to show you the general disassembly of it, and then we're going to do some trigger parts, trigger job, and that's my slide for my Gen 4 17. And we got Blocky here. What up? So we'll be doing this, and Blocky's gonna be doing some videography for me, and we're gonna do some troubleshooting with his gun. Okay guys, here's the disassembly. Simplest trick is to go from gun hold to wrap over, pull down, slide forward, take the gun out, barrel, slide, and that's field stripped. That's all you need. We're gonna go a little deeper into it, and I'm gonna use this and my pins to punch through. Punch the pins out. This one. We got a hammer around here somewhere. We'll go to the back one and push that. I am now though. Whenever you are. Cool. So we got that third part out. You take the locking block out right here, slide it out, and then the whole trigger bar and housing will come out together. And that's what it looks like. And the easiest way to do this is to take this out, twist it, and then you can get this spring out, and you want to take the bar out of the spring there. So you've got the spring and the housing there. We're going to discard this because we're not going to use that right now. But what we are going to use is this nice, fancy new parts that you guys probably have seen and know where to get them from, but I got them from a big online distributor, and we'll show you the rest of the parts here. So the new parts that we've got is the trigger housing spring that we just disconnected the spar from, right here. And then we've got the trigger stop housing that has a set screw here that will help prevent the over travel, and a new trigger connected bar. So we're going to put these together and put it back in with the trigger bar here, and this should change the gun trigger hole. Okay guys, this is the new trigger housing with the threaded screw and the trigger stop back here. This new spring comes in back here. You put the spring in the little hole, and then that spring comes up and you can connect it to the bar. But right now what we have to do first is add the new trigger bar, trigger connector. This is lightened 3.5 pounds, and it pushes into the little rectangle surface here, and you just push it on in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get this spring back in this hole, and connect it.
Yeah, she's got like 5 kids, and they're all like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Age. She's a member too. Warrior.
We're going to connect it there, and then connect it to the trigger bar in the hole.
So when I watch her stuff, I can like relate to a ton of stuff.
And that hole goes in there.
I do that.
And then it's easiest to just twist that back in, and you're back together. Keep the bar underneath the new pin here, right there, and this whole assembly is ready to go back into the gun. Really simple to go back in the gun. Stick the trigger in the hole, the housing part in the back, push it in flat. Next part is the locking block. Okay. And at this point, I stick the small polymer pin in the back, and I use the back of my punch to start sticking it in, and then use the corner of the back of the punch, and it's about even. I always just check to make sure that it's even with the gun on both sides, which it is. And then the next part we're going to add is this extended slide lock lever instead of the OEM one. And that's going to be another upgrade we do to this gun. And the trick about this is it's got a little notch out that bumps out a little bit higher. And this goes back into the gun underneath the slide lock lever and inside on the left side of your trigger or the magazine catch side of your trigger. And then under here, what we got to do, there's this little spring that's going to have to go under one pin. But you don't have to worry about that yet until you stick the second pin in. So the first pin's going to go in, and the second pin's going in, and you have to make sure that you push the spring down a little bit. So this threaded part that you see needs to get backed out to allow a single thread showing.
Got about one thread there.
This is the trigger housing, and what you do is with this hex head in the back of the screw, you can fine tune it. Leave the pin here out so you can raise this up, but with the other two pins in, you're able to adjust that. And how you want to adjust it is by dry firing the weapon and making sure that it actually fires. With dry fire only, not with live rounds. Hey guys, so we just did the trigger, the ultimate trigger stop on here on my Glock RTF Gen 3, and I have not yet done it on my Gen 4 Glock, but Blake's going to do trigger reset demonstration reaction video. So go ahead, Blake. This is the 3.5 pound trigger connector.
And then the reset. Super crazy.
And how's that feel different compared to the other one? Go ahead and feel that.
So this is the factory.
This is completely factory.
So it's way longer of a trigger reset.
Awesome.
Crazy.
So which one would you prefer to carry for everyday defense?
Definitely this one.
With that trigger job?
With the trigger reset.
And why?
Because it's a way quicker trigger reset. You can get it round off quicker.
Nice.
Yeah,
Does it feel smoother?
Yeah, it feels a lot smoother. Won't pull my shots as much, so more accuracy.
Awesome.